switch over. Ross and 4, Cloud, Falcon, you know, those big in-your-face characters. And instead we see, we echo for Adult Link, and we do for
still has the Sheik. Nice.
We see the lore battle here.
It's great to see players that still stick to characters that they mained in for, going.
Sometimes to their detriment. Sometimes to their detriment.
Yeah.
Sheik,
I mean, it's still respectable, though.
Sheik fell and hurt her head when going from these tier lists.
No, she's literally been going up and down. Just bouncing between tier lists, but, you know, to the loyalist, to the character, I respect it.
Oh, for sure. And we see the reverse attempt on the up tilt there. Such a good move for Link, being able to hit all the way from behind his head. But Verge is looking incredibly strong at the start of this set here.
Yeah, just babysitting right now, hanging all over Ross. Ross, his tagline says, I play the links, all of them. So if I don't have an answer for it, maybe no one does. I don't know.
And this is where things are going to get a little bit dicey here for Sheik, unfortunately. You're going to see attempts at nair bouncing fish. You're going to see attempts at down tilt up smash. Because Sheik, one of Sheik's biggest problems from 4 and now just exacerbated in Ultimate is the lack of kill setups and kill potential for this character.
Nice use of the remote bomb there. I was not getting the land, not giving Verge anything to play with. Just teasing the space. Ooh, the grenade.
Yeah, pulling it back.
Yeah, and I really like just Ross just staying back, you know, waiting for Verge to slip up, just harassing Verge with all these projectiles.
Ooh, good hero spin there.
Yep. Fortunately, getting the late hit, so not a kill yet. But
that move's so much stronger on stage in this game too, and even
Nice.
in the air.
Using the ground speed of Sheik to approach, hit that up smash off of
A
nice,
questionable,
more aggressive.
questionable up B.
Yeah, Verge is just doing a really great job just avoiding a lot of those projectiles, and he just has answers. But unfortunately, he doesn't get hit by that bomb.
Mind your
He gets that
shoulders,
bomb
guys.
taken off.
You gotta get this text.
oh God, I was a little bit expecting Ross just to go for the boomerang into the bomb explosion, and he's still keeping up.
Yeah, good start here, of course, in the second stock. This is probably the closest set we've seen so far between the first and second players. It's been a lot of dominant showings, and it's the first time we've seen these, really close battles.
Yeah, Verge and Ross, long-time Smash players. They played to Brawler further back, at least in the competitive sense. And you can see that Verge has a strong sense of the neutral that's required to do anything really with Sheik.
And it makes sense that, we see these initial hot start for him as well. Sheik's ground speed and Sheik's just frame data in general really allows him to get past some of these setups that Link's going to be looking for. But of course, once the Master Sword connects, I mean, Sheik's having in for a rough time. Oh God, going for just the kill shot there with the F smash.
The number of hits can also be lending itself to the character choice. I mean, looking at Link, the slowest to move out of all three, so the attacks take a little bit longer. Ross still getting the better of Verge, so if he decides to choose another character,
my God.
goodness,
Okay, that killed.
So
everything came together.
The nair up tilt boomerang finishing him off there. And after a pretty strong start from Verge, getting the first stock off, it's going to be a little bit difficult for him to get this second one, because I mean, we saw the first one come off of a okay, getting slick there with these movements.
And unfortunately, guessing wrong on the air dodge read, but Verge having his second attempt for throw.
Yeah, he's kind of got to double jump and just wait and hope that he wins rock paper scissors.
Yeah, he's cognizant of that pogo and just avoided the down air attempt from Ross. Not trying to get caught by the early stuff.
And now we're kind of seeing where Rosalina was saying is that Verge playing as Sheik.
Oh,
Lord, that's it.
off the backboard.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But Verge playing as Sheik, yes, they had a super strong start. It looked like it was going to go towards Verge's favor, but then what we started seeing, like how you mentioned, is that even though Verge got a lot of these hit confirms into combos, it was super hard for Verge to secure kills and try to secure those stocks. And especially during that Verge's last stock, he was desperately trying to try to get those stocks off, but unfortunately, because of Sheik's lack of kill power, it just wasn't there.
Yeah, we saw him do a lot of the run-up down tilts that are incredibly effective and can lead into things for Sheik. But Ross, just being cognizant of how Sheik approaches and being a member of that DMG crew, gets a lot of practice against a lot of different characters as well. We might even see a switch here. We see him moving around the screen a little bit. Nope, going, well, we're going.
Oh, Youngling?
We're gonna play the Song of Time, guys. Go back for a little bit here.
Taking us to the fork in the road.
Wait a minute, no, he still wants to sword.
Now he's like, you know what, I'm going to go back to Temple of Time.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, Verge steadfast in his choice, sticking with the Sheik. FD is going to be the venue. And we're going to have it. Game 2.
We do see the color swap here. Sometimes that, does help players out. I mean, probably most famously with Cosmos, switching between yellow and Inkling when he wants to slow things down a little bit. And then Agent, was 4 or 5?
Agent 3? I thought it was 3.
Agent 3?
Something like that. It's a number.
Oh, but a strong start here for Ross. Just not even taking a scratch.
Yeah, and just harassing Verge a lot with the boomerangs and all these other projectiles.
So we saw early on that Ross is using the hidden projectile for Link. At 0%, the F smash sends a projectile, and it sent Verge off stage, leading to about 40 damage. So now that he's out of it, it's not going to be so much of a factor, but still, it does have opportunities to it if you can stay at perfect percent for as long as you can.
Oh yeah, the throwback to Link from the past, where you have that just projectile.
That's just the Legend of Zelda. You shot that red sword out.
And now Verge, even with the switch to FD, where you think Sheik would have a little bit of better control over the ground space, is having a really hard time just getting in past Ross's just keep away game.
Ooh, back air up tilt though.
And that's such a strong move for a lot of the Links, is have that double hit back where you can just kind of land on someone's shield and really just do whatever you want. Just
no, especially that single hit. Just, oh my god.
Oh, he tried to blow it up too. No, not quite. But he was holding the bomb and then settled for a jab.
That shouldn't be it yet.
Oof, magnets.
Didn't get the wind off of the return hitbox on Vanish.
Verge slowly making something work.
Could have been a stock. Verge still at 3 stocks though.
Unfortunately, that's not enough to take off the stock.
That was
Oh
an
my
F smash at
God.
ledge at like 95, and it still wasn't enough to do anything.
I'll just say the needles into the bouncing fish from Verge. Oh. Hard as hard as now.
The up throw will do it.
Up around 150 for the usual range for Link's up throw to kill. Definitely killing Sheik easier with that.
Yeah, Sheik on the lighter end of the scale for some of these fighters. And once again, Ross with just that safe double jump. I mean, Sheik has a really hard time covering even the up air, and you're not going to be able to sometimes connect with all the hits as well. Get that confirmed and get this stock off.
Verge is starting to can't figure anything out right now. Ross is just pressing him, just throwing out fairs, throwing out boomerangs. That's two. Oh my goodness.
That's a brawl player tactic right there.
That's
Just go down. Don't even throw an attack.
Also, still intentional, baby.
Honestly, 57%, not too bad of a deficit.
Jab
Verge
number.
definitely knows how to get in. It's just a matter of when he's able to.
We've seen a lot of these kind of randy down airs from Ross now, trying to cover out these rolls and see where Verge is going to be going. But for the most part, it's been outside looking in. Verge really taking advantage, getting 40% pretty quickly off of that missed down air.
Yeah, he's getting better at punishing those down airs. Just a quick dash back into F smash is really all he needed. Added on 18, and the rest was damn.
The down throw here into the fair, but really not able to get anything else off of that. Ooh, love the spacing on that, though.
Again, like I said, Verge is slowly getting his hits in that he can. But
Yeah, Verge has great movement throughout the pace of the game here, but it's just Verge is having just a difficult time
just getting that hit.
Yeah.
getting that hit. Yeah.
Bit of a lucky break on the stand-up animation for Sheik walking past the remote bomb. See him knocked back onto the other side of the stage where that, if the explosion hit on the other side, that might have been a stock confirm.
So that's a scary situation right there where Ross is just dropping and grabbing it again with Nair. Because either you get hit by Link's Nair, which might kill this percent. I'm not quite 100% sure.
Oh, what?
What are you doing?
What
What are you doing?
You still lost the stock. Oh, my goodness. The height and sword advantage working so great for Ross here. Those nairs reach so far compared to Sheik's. Also, those forward airs have been super menacing and causing Verge to double think whenever he wants to try and approach.
But the bomb bouncing again. That's every time that down moves, that's actually a hitbox. The Verge has to be really careful when Ross decides to Z-drop it or throw it down.
Yeah, this is the first time we've really seen a set play character get a chance to shine in these initial sets. Ross doing an incredibly good job, and wow, that up air so high on the screen and still not enough.
Ooh, smooth there from Verge. Avoiding the bomb, too. Stayed right out of the range of the explosion of that remote bomb and still chased his the meat, following the prey.
Close match right now. Verge trying to get either a forward tilt or a grab, but Ross is not letting him have it at all.
Yeah, he's done a really good job throughout this set, just keeping up for the most part. Even when he loses those stocks kind of early, given the Sheik's weight, still able to keep up and manage to punish Ross pretty hard. To see what's able to get off of here. Really only still such a light amount of percent, and then finally gets hit by that huge down air.
And oh my god, dude, up there. Sneaking by, setting out the set 2-0. Longest set so far, but So Ross dominating, well, not necessarily dominating, but dominating the neutral for sure.
Absolutely.
And especially at the ledge. Verge, I feel like at least half of the game was just Verge on the ledge trying to figure out how to get through. Again, all of these Z-drop nairs with the bomb. You know, just throwing the bomb, making it bounce, threatening it. Because if you can get the hit on a bomb, you can react to it visually and just blow it up, and that's a combo. And especially with how powerful it is and how light Sheik is, Verge has to really be scared of that.
We are 6 sets in here, guys, at Overlords of Orlando. We have yet to see anything outside of a 2-0. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Dominant showings from every player that's gotten their chance on stream so far today, guys.